Race 9 on Saturday at Santa Anita is the Grade 1 Rodeo Drive Stakes, a mile and 1/4 on turf for fillies and mares. And this race is a win and you're in for the Breeders' Cup Filly and Mare Turf, to which I say good luck. The Rodeo Drive has never produced a Breeders' Cup Filly and Mare Turf winner. And in fact, the last 6 Rodeo Drive winners started at double-digit odds in the Breeders' Cup Filly and Mare Turf, and over the last decade, only 2 Rodeo Drive winners have so much as hit the board in the Breeders' Cup Filly and Mare Turf. I only bring it up because we're talking Breeders' Cup along with these important prep races Saturday over the whole weekend at Santa Anita. And I just seriously doubt that the quality of the female grass division in California is really world class. Now, that does not mean it's not a good race. It is a good race, the Rodeo Drive is. It's a deep field, a competitive field. There's a logical favorite, I do believe. So we're going to handicap the Rodeo Drive, and we'll talk about the Breeders' Cup after this race is declared official on Saturday. But I just want to give everybody a heads up. This is not a race likely to produce a contender for the Breeders' Cup. I could be wrong. Maybe somebody runs off the screen and looks like they could pop up and win the Breeders' Cup. It'll be a surprise. Let's take a look at the field of 9 fillies and mares. The race in race 9 on Saturday at Santa Anita, Grade 1 Rodeo Drive Stakes, and it's a good evenly matched field. The favorite, I believe, is probably going to be number 4, Going to Vegas, trained by Richard Baltus, but Baltus also has another horse in the race by the name of Luck. Fast Jet Court is a South American who ran well in her U.S. debut. Neige Blanche is a graded stakes winner. I'm not sure if a mile and 1/4 is far enough for her. Number 1, Dog Tag, often finds trouble, usually finishes second. Runner-up finish 4 consecutive races. You have a shipper in Magic Attitude, and Red Lark is winless since the Del Mar Oaks a year ago. It's an evenly matched, relatively unheralded field, but when I say unheralded, I am not disrespecting the current form of number 4, Going to Vegas. Going to Vegas was claimed in June of last year by Baltus, and she subsequently lost her next 7 starts. Baltus took blinkers off, made a couple other changes, including a jockey change, and Going to Vegas has become an absolute beast in California against the type of fillies and mares that she faces on Saturday. Her most recent start was arguably her best yet. Let's take a look at Going to Vegas, crushing the Grade 2 John Mabey. She has tactical speed, Going to Vegas does, but she also can finish. That's Dog Tag on the outside, but Going to Vegas sat second behind the speed. She got first run. Dog Tag made a little run at Going to Vegas, but Going to Vegas kept right on rolling. She is explosive in the stretch. Going to Vegas is the type of grass horse that is very difficult to wager against because she has tactical speed that adapts to any pace scenario, and she absolutely can finish. So you have a tactical front runner who can also kick late. Those are hard horses to beat. Going to Vegas is a legitimate favorite. I went in another direction, however, because it's kind of similar to the Santa Anita Sprint Championship, a race earlier. I think that the female grass division in California is ripe for a new shooter. Before we talk about that new shooter, let's go back. I want to go back and take another look at the John Mabey. Now, instead of looking at Going to Vegas and Dog Tag to finish 1-2, let's take a look at Fast Jet Court in the back of the field. This is her U.S. debut, Fast Jet Court. Her first start since spring in Brazil. She was a Group 1 winner in Brazil, and she's not even in the picture until now. And that's Fast Jet Court rallying from last to finish 4th in a promising U.S. debut. That was her comeback race, her first start in North America. And Fast Jet Court, I guess she kind of qualifies as a new shooter as well. She's making her 2nd U.S. start for trainer Mike McCarthy. And Fast Jet Court, if she moves forward off that good 4th place finish, she could make her presence felt in the Rodeo Drive as well. But the horse that I'm interested in backing is attempting a very ambitious class hike from entry-level allowance win into a grade 1 stake. And I'm referring to Luck, number 8 Luck, who was 2 for 4 in France. And she's, by the way, she's a daughter of Kitten's Joy, produced by a sibling to 3-time Breeders' Cup Mile winner Goldakova. So Luck has some the pedigree to be something special. Her connections sent her to Baltus this summer, or early this year, I should say, and she made her U.S. debut at Del Mar. Before she made her U.S. debut, she worked in company with a graded stakes winner trained by Baltus by the name of Bodicita, and Luck toyed with that graded stakes winning filly mare, Bodicita, in the workout. And that's one reason why Luck was hammered to favoritism in her U.S. debut. It was a one other than, but let's take a look at the stretch run of Luck winning her U.S. debut this summer at Del Mar. And you talk about an explosive turn of foot. Luck ran in this mile and 1/16 allowance race like a turf horse with a ton of quality. Look at that burst of late speed, and she ran away from the field. The runner-up, England's Rose, did come back to win her next start, so it kind of validates the allowance form. In that race, by the way, Luck went her opening quarter mile in 25 seconds. She went her second quarter in 24 and 2, her third quarter in 24.14, and she ran her final 5/16 in 28.44. The point is this: Luck ran faster at every stage of the race. She finished like a monster, and her trainer, Richard Baltus, believes that she wants every bit of this mile and 1/4 distance. She's by Kitten's Joy. Why wouldn't she? Here's another very interesting kind of behind-the-scenes tidbit. Both Flavien Prat and Umberto Rispoli have won graded stakes races on going to Vegas. Both of them expressed interest in riding Luck in the Grade 1 Rodeo Drive. Turns out that Pratt gets the mount. Rispoli, who worked and rode Luck, is relegated, if you want to say that, to the likely favorite going to Vegas. But I like Luck because I think that this filly at least has the potential to be something very special. As for Dog Tag, she's been ridden in her most recent starts by Rispoli. Rispoli is replaced by Bravo this weekend. Joe Bravo picks up the mount on Dog Tag. Sometimes all it takes is just a minor jockey change to put a horse in the right direction. We saw it with going to Vegas. Maybe that's the case with Dog Tag. I'm not saying that Rispoli did anything wrong riding her. She always finishes second, Dog Tag does. We talked a little bit about Jet Set Court. I think that Richard Baltus holds the keys to this race. Going to Vegas is potentially loose on the lead, and she might be long gone. But I think we're going to see something special from an improving, lightly raced filly. Her name is Luck. She has won 3 out of 5, and she makes her graded stakes debut in race 9 on Saturday at Santa Anita. It's the Grade 1 Rodeo Drive. I look for Luck to spring an upset over her stablemate going to Vegas.